Well, you all, hello. This tea is good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. Okay, so basically, you'll know when a billionaire is in power, quote unquote, or you'll know when a billionaire has taken over or has some type of influence. Because I'll even start with the music industry. There was I don't know what was it in somewhere in California. I think Jeff Bezos and Jay Z met up. Now I think who Jeff Bezos is the Amazon guy, I believe. And like I say, I'm terrible with names, but Jeff Bezos is basically a billionaire, and Jay Z is basically a billionaire. And what could they possibly be coming together for? Like, what does Jeff Bezos want with Jay Z? And I can tell you, if Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, he'll probably assume, okay, everyone loves Amazon. Like me, I love Amazon. Like you would literally have to slap or beat Amazon out of my hands. Like literally, like I love the convenience, and the price. I think everything is good. Like it's perfect for me. But at the same time, there's a catch to Amazon, and it's kind of like, damn, it's kind of like you kind of in a pickle, because maybe perhaps Amazon will. Maybe they'll turn on me one day, they'll think like, oh, okay, oh, you're doing great. Oh, let's, thank you for doing business with me. I'll do business with you. We're friends. And then perhaps they'll, out of nowhere, say, okay, well, you're going to need that brain chip if you want to make any more purchases. Or if you think you're going to be, you know what I mean? It's kind of be one of those things where you're coming over for a date. Or, you think you're going to your friend's house and then the door is locked because you don't meet the requirements. So it's kind of like, I guess I'm kind of bracing myself for the betrayal of Amazon. But back to Jay Z. Now Jay Z is he's a billionaire, and again, what does this billionaire want with Jay Z, or what does Jay Z want with this billionaire? And Jay Z is pretty much in the music department, so that means he can be used to help destroy you in the music department. So it's kind of like when these billionaires come together, you better believe they're up to no good. And that's just them. Like we don't know. Like I say, I wasn't on their yacht or at their meeting in California, but they were spotted together. But again, unless you all are in bed together, what the hell does this billionaire want with that billionaire? But I guess the long and short of it is they are up to no good. Then you have Elon Musk. He's another billionaire, like a billionaire with too much money for his own good. He has I believe he has a lot of animosity, and I believe that animosity is going to go to the people and not his father. I guess he has an issue with his father, and like I said, and I don't know because it's not like I was there. Like I'm not his father and not Elon, so I don't really know. But there has been like footage, and there's been scenes of his father pretty much like, okay, talking trash to Elon, and I don't, he pretty much saying that he likes the skinny son better, and not the fat one. Referring to Elon as fat. I did a previous video on that too. Like it was actually, I mean, it wasn't funny, but someone with a sixth sense of humor like me, it was funny. But it was, I did make a video about it. But even with Elon, he's, appears to be, oh, I'm here, I'm informative, or I'm gonna let you know, what's down the line, and but it's like then you're at Twitter. Like, what's your deal with Twitter? What do you want with Twitter? And you better believe there's definitely an agenda there, Um, but it's kind of like, okay, that's another billionaire. Now he has the social media department. I honestly don't think social media need help when it comes to destroying people, because I would say number one when it comes to destroying people is TikTok. Number two, maybe Instagram. Number three will be, I don't know, maybe it's between Instagram or Facebook, because maybe Facebook haven't, actually I'll say Instagram and then Facebook, because Facebook haven't fully kicked in yet. The same with Twitter, they haven't fully changed yet. So we'll say number one is TikTok and then Instagram, because on Instagram there's a lot of people feel like you have to look and be and do a certain thing on Instagram. Otherwise, if you can't keep up with Instagram, then okay, that's the time to blow your brains out. A lot of people feel that way on Instagram too. And I'm thinking Facebook needs time to catch up. They need to catch up with the metaverse, and then Twitter needs to catch up, with TikTok and all, because I can see Twitter becoming very dangerous and evil as well. But you have to work, you have to work your way up to that. You have to, your teeth have to come in first. If you get my gist. So that means later on down the line, Facebook Metaverse will be dangerous because, like I say, people are going to have that Metaverse on it. I mean, they're probably doing it now, but it's not to the fullest extent because, like, you don't have your brain chips yet, or you know what I mean. There's not really all of the controllers right now. I think there's more talk of the Oculus or the virtual reality, and not actually fully into it, other than it just being an experiment or testing the water, so to speak. And of course, you got that billionaire that's in the food department, Bill Gates of hell. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say we were surrounded, but we may as well be. As I mentioned in that other video, there's nothing new under the sun. If you don't want to be controlled or manipulated or dictated by these billionaires, you may want to get your independence now. You know, you don't want your food coming from Bill Gates of hell, then you may want to supply your own food any way that you can or see fit. And it can't just be a one-time, okay, this is just my one tomato. Like, no, you're going to have to, this is going to have to be from here on out. From here on out, you're going to have to do that. Because from here on out, you're going to need to feed your soul from here on out. And if you want to maintain who you are, as far as naturally, you're going to have to take the wheel on that. Because this next wave or this new era or whatever, this new set of rules and activities that's coming through will not be natural. But it will be active, so to speak. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Look around. That I believe we are surrounded by billionaires. In the worst way, because I can promise you they're not helping you. But I almost want to say we're surrounded. It's not to be fearful, just to let you know what the hell's going on. Literally, we are surrounded in the food department, the music department. What the hell we see, hear, and eat. With these products, pretty much everything that we get our hands on is coming from these billionaires. Like, at least I know I do. Literally, if I call myself wanting this and that, even though it's convenient, overnight or in a day or two, I can get this or that and that and this, and that's all being supplied or made possible by some damn billionaire. You know, so I'm like, damn. I don't want to say that I don't need these things, even though, I mean, I don't absolutely have to have them, but it's the convenience of having it. Like, basically, all of those supplies or anything that I need, I can get it, but I would have to go through Jeff Bezos, you know, and I don't have to remain that way. Like I say, we can come together and have our own warehouses, but that requires work, you know, and nothing is impossible, but you have to see the situation, see what the hell's going on, and it's looking like, it is looking like we are surrounded. But anyway, with that being said, just keep that in mind. You know, take notes on that, so therefore we'll know exactly what we need to work on. Like, okay, I know I really like food, or if I really want or need this, and what are the healthy alternatives, you know? Yeah, but anyway, I hope all are well. I hope all are safe.